All right, everyone, I apologize for all the noise in the background. I am sitting in the Atlantic City airport. I just returned from London, and I have this big 3-hour layover, so I decided to use my time wisely and record an intro for this podcast that I want to put up. So you probably, I'm sorry, this little baby just walked by with a unibrow. She looks just like a father. Anyway, so you're probably asking yourself, so what is so urgent about this podcast that you have to record an intro for it in the middle of a busy airport in the first place? Well, the reason why I was over in London is because we had a big second European Spill party there. And since Spill has its reputation for being really close to its members, interacting with them all the time, naturally, I did a podcast with some of the people who attended the party over there. Now, the reason why I wanted to record an intro for this is because it's a little different from what I usually do during a podcast. You see, it's very last minute. There's about 6 people in a very tiny hotel room. There's only 2 mics between everyone, and there's a lot of beer involved. So you put all that together and you realize that it's chaotic and the sound is everywhere. But I wanted to put it up because I want to show how much fun we have with you guys when we have an event and how much we appreciate you. And hopefully this will get you kind of hyped up for the next event that we do, which will probably be the Spill Party in Austin. But wherever or whenever that next event may be, we just want to let you guys know how much fun we have with you and give you a little exposure to let people know about how these events go. So with that said, let's go ahead and end this before it gets any noisier in here and jump right into the podcast. All right, thanks.
The saga continues.
That's your big intro, you motherfucker.
My big intro, man, because it is a saga. This is the second official Let's Have It
podcast or whatever.
Podcast, yeah, man. It's so good. It only happens once a year, and we have to have a party in order to get this podcast.
That's right. I guess this is another year, another party.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was only months ago when we actually had it. It was back in
December. It was December.
Yeah, back in December. Wait, you know what? And I'll just say this. Everybody's familiar with Nick Hodges. He's the one that pulled the
Hell yeah.
I'm here in London right now. In a hotel room.
The tiniest hotel room in the world. It's like a bed sit.
Prison cells are more luxurious than this shit, you know? Prisoner come in here and look at this and be like, damn, you poor. But let me tell you something. I'm sitting here with 5 Brits, and we're in the smallest hotel room in London because this is like an impromptu podcast that we're doing. So we just want to tell you people how the party went, introduce you to some of the people that attended. We got last year was me and Nick. And then we had Captain Chance
and Stuart,
and Stuart,
Edit Monster,
aka Edit Monster. Now we're back with a whole new cast of crazy Brits.
Whoa! Hold on a minute there, Thunder. Did you actually forget that I was there too?
No,
no. But all 3 people here are veterans of the Spill Party last time.
No, you were there.
You weren't here for the recording.
You weren't here for the recording.
Yeah.
Look at you getting all jealous and shit, bro. Whoa. But you know something? Let me go ahead and introduce everybody here. As I said, the party went off very well. I mean, it was more successful than it was last year. We had a lot more people show up.
It's like 30 people.
It was 30 odd people that showed up. And we had I won't say it's a nicer venue, but it was more private. Like we had an upstairs place.
For the first pub that we went to, we had the upstairs place. But when we first got there, it was just like everyone was outside because it was a really, really hot day. Yes, people, it's sunny in England sometimes.
For a change,
yeah.
That chalk hit. The geezer who made us stand outside in his chalk outline, like we were protected by demons.
Oh yeah, like that's what I heard. I walked up,
and every time somebody stepped up, you're like, "Get back in line! Get back in line!"
Oh shit, because I thought y'all playing hopscotch or something before I got up there.
What the fuck is going on, man? Can't I have a drink and a smoke and just stand on the street corner?
Oh, you had the chalk knots out there. Okay.
Hell, man.
Well, let me introduce everybody here before we get this show started. What we're here to do today is we're here to tell you how the party went. We got multiple stories to tell you because apparently a lot of crazy shit happened as everybody dispersed, and we just want to kind of make you jealous that you weren't there. So I'm gonna go through around the room and introduce all the people that we have here. First, we have I know your name, Alex, but what's your name online?
Coin operated.
What?
Coin operated.
I
realized on reflection that was a horrible name to choose, but
I only know you as Alex.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have
James.
James, again, James, your name.
A.K.A. Darth Siskel, A.K.A. the man in the mask with the button eyes.
Yeah, blood. You know you'll see him on the Spill party poster.
Yeah, that's him.
Cool.
Yeah, with the one with the
that's-
button eyes and everything else. That's
Yep.
and James a cool motherfucker, man. Had fun hanging. He's smooth. Look,
Thank you very much.
he came up here like last year, he was walking around telling people about his Swedish girlfriend or whatever she is, some Norwegian model and shit. And
Yep. What can I say? I mean, I have bragging rights, and no one else does.
I can say fuck you. That's what I can say. Yeah.
He's undressing me with his eyes.
Yeah, you smug bastard, you. And of course, we all know sitting next to him, Nick Hodges. He needs no introduction. He's the one that pulled the party together. He's the one that I've been talking to online this whole time. Nick got offended today because over here I didn't I use Skype to call people, so I didn't bother changing my phone over for international calls. And Nick was like,
You gonna bring this up?
"Yes, I'm gonna bring it." Nick was like a girlfriend on the phone. He was
Shut up, man!
Don't you think it's about time you give me your cell phone number? I was like, Nick, I'm not using my number. Sure, no, you're not.
I was trying to find the fucking hotel, and I was like, mate, I don't have fucking Skype on my mobile, so how the hell am I gonna find you?
No, because you were like, well, if you don't want to give me your number, I understand.
You're giving my, it was like but you giving my number to everyone. Gave it to a co-host. It was like when he first arrived, he was like, "Hey Nick, it's Code 3000." I was like, "How the fuck did you get my number?" It's like, Corey's selling it on Spill.
If you get a call from people talking about, excuse me, is this looking for fun for a good British white ass? That's how I gave your number out to people. But and over here, we have the opposite of white ass. We got black ass.
He's not black though. He's not black.
But yeah, no.
He's from Mauritius.
Wait a minute, hold on.
You are Mauritius.
Okay, no.
Am I? Well, Mauritian ethnicity, I would say.
This is Kavi. Now, what do you?
Kavi.
God
Super
damn.
Kavi. Kavi, man. Kavi.
Can I-
means poet. Means warrior. Means king.
It means I can't
And when
pronounce
people
that
define
shit.
it by me,
Apparently,
it means kind of.
Put super in front of your name. That was it.
It's ironic. It's ironic. Like how it means the opposite. It's like shit. On the internet, I am super.
what,
I'm
wait a
like
minute.
freakazoid on the internet.
No, wait.
Actually, to me, he's just known as the drunk wonder. Because this guy was arsed like a motherfucker last night.
I was as sober as a judge.
What are you on about?
This guy was drinking from 3 in the after. I think it was a good few hours before Corey actually arrived.
I actually got there about
I saw you come back with like 2 separate glasses, and they were like just for yourself, weren't they?
Yeah, you kept coming.
Oh, come on, man. They done these little bottles of beer. That's like kiddie drinks. What the fuck is that?
Now,
That's what I had when I was a
if
kid.
you couldn't tell, he was the loudest and craziest motherfucker at the party. Look,
It
he's
was
like,
fun, man. Every time I saw you, man, remember what was it, watermelon and chicken wings and shit like that? It's like, hey, what's up?
and if you weren't blacker than I am, I'd be mad as
Shit, well,
hell.
the first time we met, I remember you just came up, you were drinking, you say, shit, you black motherfucker.
No.
And I was like, no. And he goes, you knew you were going to get it. And I was like, oh, shit. You
No,
bastard."
keep in mind, I did not say that. I said hello first, and I said you black motherfucker after that.
Sorry, you're right, yeah.
We need to introduce Hex Show right here.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot about you, man. No,
Hello,
I'm kidding.
people.
And then finally, we have the infamous Hex over here. Everybody knows you, man. I don't know how you became so popular, but you're well known among people on Spill. All right, guys. I said it's really a pleasure to have you here. You know the tradition. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have somebody else showing up? Wait, let me open the door. Hold on, let me open the door right here. Goatsy! Goatsy showed up. I mean, how'd you get over here, man? He must have got his own ticket.
Metal Virgin may not love you, but we love you.
Yeah, man. Hey, glad to have you. Goatsy is apparently Goatsy said, you know something? I knew you guys were gonna do this. But you can't proceed without like a Goatsy medley happening here. So, Goatsy, you got your guitar out. I see you brought that Crew Customs. Nick is over here like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm just enjoying the movie.
He's like, I can't. This fucking goat right here. This goat thing. I can't deal with this.
I can't believe it's a goat that plays a guitar, man. I've never seen anything like it.
I thought without the opposable thumbs, it'd be kind of hard, but
Heck, let me ask him. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm ready. Are you ready?
Damn, oh,
Are you ready, Corey? 'Cause I'm ready.
Damn, I think the
restrain
neighbors
me.
heard us, and the neighbors are like, yeah, well, shit, just shut up. We're ready. Yeah, you just get it over with. I'm ready. Okay, whatever, man. You're ready. Yeah, he's ready. Nick, you ready?
I think I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you
Okay,
ready?
James.
I am pleasantly ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Alex is ready. Okay, damn. Look, Hex is over there. He's like his hands. He's getting ready. All right,
Yeah.
all right. I'm ready. All ready. Go. Goes ready. Everybody ready? Hey, let's have it. Oh yeah, boy, rock out, Coach, rock out. Yeah. The chopper. Yeah, the chopper, boy. There you go. Oh, the chopper.
Enough goatee.
All right, there we go. All right, so anyway, as I said, last night we had the party, and what we did was we went to a bar first, and that bar was what was the name?
It was a pub, not a bar, mate. It was a pub. A pub.
The Jon Snow pub. Yeah, because it's Britain, man. We don't really do bars like that much down here.
It ain't no fucking difference, man. A bar
There is a bar. A bar in England is like one of those cocktail bars, like it's really fancy and all that. A pub is just like kind of like a close thing in America. It's like a dive bar.
More like Cheers. Do you know what I mean? Cheers is more like a pub.
Bars in America are more like a place to meet and get drunk, whereas the pub is almost like a community thing.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You meet up with friends on a Sunday after the club and you have a few drinks.
You don't need no ID to get into a pub.
No one picks up birds in a pub. I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't really, because.
I don't know.
The thing is, though, it's like you pick up birds in in a club or a nice bar, like a cocktail bar.
Jesus Christ! Y'all got to make things difficult. We went someplace where there was a lot of drinks, and we sat on chairs and talked to each other.
Yes, very important in the UK, man. We need different, sub levels of.
Americans, if you have 2 beers, you're an alcoholic. If you have 2 beers in England, you're a pussy.
I know,
You know
no.
what I mean?
I know you guys. You like wake up drunk and you drink to get sober.
That's not true. It's just. Have you seen the weather? Do you know how cold and we need something that picks us up, that makes us want to fight and live.
A friend of mine who actually is from California, she came to visit for the first time over here in London, and she turned around and said, over in Southern California and stuff like that, if we want to go out for a place to drink and stuff like that, we need to go find a bar. But she said that when she got here, she was amazed that literally there's a pub on every corner. It's only when she said that I realized, holy shit. And then she turned around and joked. It's basically like a Disneyland for alcoholics.
What London is? Is that what she said?
Yes. I only really noticed it, but when it's like they had the foundation of London, and they built a whole bunch of pubs, and they said this looks kind of weird. Let's build a city around them.
You know what? Like how in America there's like a fast food restaurant down every street. Replace that fast food restaurant with a pub, and that's what Britain is.
No, really, what we should do is that we should start the story from the very beginning. We were at Jon Snow and.
Oh yeah, okay.
Wait, we can't start from the beginning because he wasn't there for about 2 hours. So.
Excuse me. Okay, I was making my way there, and co-host he said, "No, Nick, I wanna see Big Ben. I wanna see all that shit." Early in the morning, I took him just around with his mates. He had some really cool American friends with him. Frankie and John. Yeah,
I wasn't
there. So I took them down to see Big Ben, Trafalgar Square, and they were loving it. But before that, I was showing him around North London, especially. Because he arrived from the Eurostar 2 days before. So.
Oh yeah, because he had 2 handlers with him. He had 2 guys that carried him around, and he said he wanted to see Big Ben. So you took him around to see all the touristy stuff.
Yeah, but 2 days before we were just chilling out. It was quite cool that. But yeah, back to the story.
No, that's pretty much it. Because I did get there late. It's like.
What time did you get it?
Man,
6. He got there at 6.
Oh yeah, it was because I got there with the co-host and his mates. And I got there, I was like, holy shit, I forgot my ID. Because I was worried I was going to get carded at the club later on. So I was like, okay, nice meeting you guys, bye. And I just legged off home. I got back within 2 hours. And you just arrived like a second before I did.
You started at 2. I got there no, you started at 3.
Yeah.
I got there at 6. So.
It's only 3 hours late.
Yeah.
I'm fashionably late, sweetheart. Come on.
He wants to be Will Smith. He wants to make an entrance.
Hell yeah,
And everyone was like, oh my God, Carrie.
Yeah, you damn right. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I tell you what I was doing. I was behind a wall just waiting, counting the minutes down. I was just like, yeah, this is cool to come out now. And so I come out and all these people are standing. I was wondering why everybody in the party was standing outside
because
of the
it was
pub.
sunny, man.
We've got to enjoy our 1 day of summer.
Yeah, you don't get a day like that. Yesterday was perfect. It was a perfect day. Lovely weather. You could stand outside the fucking club. When we're outside smoking and everything, it was beautiful. It was
Yeah, no,
perfect.
it made
That's
everyone
what-
have to talk together, didn't it?
Yeah, it's the same thing as well. You could actually hear people when you're talking to them.
So it's like when it's sunny outside, just
Everyone's
Brits just
out.
hang outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. It's
Go
like,
crazy.
just run outside and say, burn me!
Have you noticed like all the topless people walking around? Because apparently when the sun comes up, everyone in England is
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
I saw, like,
Look, the sun.
I know. I'm like sitting up here thinking, like, well, shit. What's wrong with you? How come he ain't topless right now? No, notice I got the girl sitting next to me in the whole podcast. It's like, yeah, you, a hotel room. You sit right here, baby. You know, this is the only way I can work the mic effectively if the girl is sitting next to me. But no, so I get there and everybody's standing outside, and first thing I notice is like I see people that I recognize, but then I notice that they're hanging out with a whole bunch of other people that I don't know, and that's when I realized, like, God damn, this is bigger than it was last year. And I was like, well, okay, so this is already a success to me. I can just,
like a virus.
yeah, I know.
You
It's
know
like,
what I mean? It's just, Agent Smith was right.
Yeah,
Humanity
you-
is a virus. We're growing.
You know, the thing that's funny though is that I did not do any advertising at all for the party this year. I mean, you could definitely be a witness to that, Hex, because like last year we did blog talk shows kind of, and then I made you go up into other blog talk shows, advertising posters everywhere. It was just kind of quiet. I mean, the only advertisement we got was from Let's Do This and. No, not a couple of cold ones. Just let's do this.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Carlisle's going to give a shit about the party over here.
Is it not about me? I don't give a shit. Is it center of attention not on me? No, it's yeah. So God damn, these beers are strong here in this country, man. I've had one. That's what I'm saying. I try to act like I'm all badass and shit. Yeah, let's drink some beers, but you got some strong shit here. Like I've already drank like 1.5, and Hex is already looking good to me. So.
Corey, I've got a girlfriend. I'm sorry. You can have my number, but I'm not going to call you. He's undressing me with his eyes right now.
Well, let me-
Corey, do you want a quick kiss?
Well, let me tell you why. Because one of the first things I noticed out of that whole crowd when I walk up, because I was leading up to something here, I see this kid in makeup, and it looked like he's been crying, and I was like. Hex. That is fucking Hex, man. I mean, and it's like he has one eye. Even right now, he's wearing mascara, and he made it look like it's running. So I saw him, and I'm like, all right, I'm in the right place here. And and yeah, he's got it like mascara. He like, what is that like with a marker? Because that's not real makeup.
No. It's a makeup tip for all you people out there. I got a pencil, and all I do is just drag it down ever so slightly. It's easy.
When you say pencil, it's like a makeup pencil.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
like got a
makeup
graphite.
pencil.
It's like ah.
The first time I did it was with a crayon.
So what?
Form of emo it to yourself, to give me little tips right there.
Is emo a dirty word? Can we call you that?
No, I'm only allowed to say it. We took the word back, so yeah. It's like racism. We're allowed to say it. You're not anymore.
So what's your deal, man? Are you now? Do you? Is this? Are you? First of all, is your hair really black?
No, originally my hair is actually a dark brown, but I always dye it black.
You always dyed black. Do you have any scars on your legs or anything where you cut yourself or anything like that?
Smart emos know if you cut to a certain extent, it won't scar. It'll heal over fine.
So what do you do? What's your method?
I do that.
And I asked you last night. So you're like super emo then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, which just means the same thing as goth. It
It's-
ain't no difference.
It's goth light.
Okay. Yeah, goth light. Get the fuck out of here. You a goth. You get to a point where it blurs.
Yeah.
Basically, when I walked up, and I told you this last night, I was expecting to see a crow on your shoulder.
He didn't want to come. It's too far.
That's what That's what I thought. I thought you looked like I thought you looked like Jim.
Robin Smith?
Yeah, Robert Smith. It's like Robert Smith babies.
Yeah.
They didn't die, they multiply.
Yeah, exactly. So
Like gremlins.
yeah, exactly. I thought this was a joke online, but you really are kind of emo and
No,
all.
I
Yeah,
am.
this is your lifestyle right
Yeah,
here.
it's 24/7 thing.
God
Emo
damn.
for life, not just for weekends.
Oh Jesus Christ! Anyway, so
And emos for life, not just for Christmas, is that it?
and you know something, I had to ask you last night. I did ask you. You're 16,
Yes, I am 16.
and so you like we're all in here drinking in front of you and everything. But I asked you, it was like, you have a girlfriend,
Yes, I do.
and what does your girlfriend look like?
I showed you the picture. So you
No,
said,
you showed me. She looks like
You said so nicely. She looked.
Yeah, she looks like him.
It's just like a Photoshop job where he's been like cloned.
It's just being a wig. No.
It was Hex in a dress because it was short hair like him. His girlfriend looks like the chick from the Ring coming out the well if she had a haircut. Because I said, Hex, let me see what your girlfriend looks like, and he showed me a picture of a chick with her hair down in a dress. I'm like, this is not a picture, man. This ain't real. That's you wearing a dress, ain't it? You better not ever commit a crime because
They'll drag you by your fringe into that shower.
you are ready-made bitch material for prison. You up here, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying you got the makeup ready. You know you.
Corey, please, you're my bitch.
Okay, all right. All right, now, how am I gonna respond to that? He's the one that's been wearing makeup and got his hair dyed and shit. Now I'm his bitch.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of himself in a dress, talking about his girlfriend and shit. And I'm your bitch.
You're making him cry, man.
I know. Look, man, you should have seen me last night. I was so happy to see Hex that I hugged him so many times. I felt like he was my little brother. I was like, granted, my little gay brother, but I'm just fucking with you, Hex. You know that. Hex.
You say I'm the gay one, but you keep touching me.
Oh, because I want you. Shit, I'm telling you, you're looking pretty right now, man. Shit, you better be glad this is not a prison cell. I'm that. See, look, let me tell you what I do, man. I often think, like, if I went to jail, what would I do? Like, if I went to jail for life, what would I do? And I was like, you know what? I'm pretty much resolved to that. I will never have sex again, so I probably will have to have sex with a guy, but I'm going to have sex with the guy that looks most like a woman. And right now, you were that candidate right there. So,
There's a woman here.
I was about to say.
thanks for reminding me what you doing right now. But no, so anyway, enough about you, Hex. I just want to let everybody know I saw you. I was so happy to see you. And look, there's not too much still about the party. We got there, we drank, we had a good time. Everybody got to talk. There's people who aren't here that showed up, like what's his name? Travis Pickle.
Travis Pickle.
He got t-shirts.
Tell the story about Travis Pickle, man. Like, I've got to say a big shout out to Travis Pickle because he came all the way from Scotland just for the party. Thanks for not only for him coming down all the way from Scotland because of the great job he did with the poster, but also he gave us some t-shirts, man. I got my own Nick Hodges t-shirt.
Oh, you know what? If you can, he did a poster for the party that was in the vein of Train Spotting. It was like the poster from Train Spotting where all the characters were posed. And so not only did he do that, but when he arrived, he made t-shirts for everybody that was on that poster. So James got one. And Nick got one, Hex got one, and then of course co-host and I got one. And I get one. What? Because you ain't on the poster, man.
I feel left with
Jealousy.
I didn't get a t-shirt.
He sat there and gave career advice to people.
Yeah, no, definitely, because he was all like talking to me about what I should be. Because I'm kind of sort of an illustrator.
You are awesome. You are awesome.
Well. Oh, there goes my ego.
Hey, man, look,
I need
you
to get up off of here right now. No.
Hey, James, you got a woman, all right, man. Shit, all right. No, quit the land on the charm, 'cause I ain't gonna lie. Hey, James is a good-looking motherfucker, man. James.
Oh, stop.
No, I ain't gonna stop. James walk. I'm trying to figure out who. You look like Lenny Kravitz, man.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
He used to have dreadlocks.
He used to have dreadlocks?
Way back in the day, yeah.
James, you look
he
like...
wore a leather trench coat because you saw Matrix or something like that back in the day.
Whoa, wait. Where did you get this information from?
Look, he got it from his eyeballs.
No. He got it from my old personal longtime friend who were way back from college, Auray. What were you doing with Auray all night?
Wait a minute. Now we're gonna get into some stories here. Wait a minute, we're gonna save that because James is a good looking guy. James just walks into the room and everybody just stops and they're just like, oh wow, is that James, man? We didn't know bag face. That's him. Last thing he needs is a bag over his face.
That sack, you know. That's
Good-looking
face.
Because all the ladies on the internet just wouldn't be able to take it.
Yeah.
He'd be like inundated. His inbox would be exploding. It would
Oh yeah, no, I have to give it to him. I can see why he's dating a fucking Nordist god or whatever it is. He's a good looking guy, but he got everybody. I mean, Babalu, I want to call him Babalu Jack.
Babalu Jack.
Yeah.
Represent. I'm sorry, Jack, that you couldn't make it, but we love you here. So
yeah, no, but Travis Pickle came in. He had gifts for everybody and everything, and and this is why this kind of thing is really cool with people because everybody shows up, and it's funny because when people get together, you feel like it's an actual community of people, hanging out with each other.
Everyone on Spill is kind of like you've got a common love for films. Even if you might not like the same type of films, you've kind of got a respect for each other because we actually all love your fucking show. That's the truth. That's what girls. I started watching YouTube, your videos on YouTube. Then that's the reason why I joined Spill, so I could actually watch your videos. It was the first site that actually ever went on a forum. And she joined up and started talking to people.
Well, see,
on the internet.
well,
You know what I mean? I've never. This is the first time I actually met anyone from the internet.
Well, see, I don't know anything.
Same here.
Second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, see, I don't know anything about, like, before I got into this, I didn't know anything about, like, I wasn't on MySpace that much. I wasn't on Facebook that much.
One of those, I feel like I'm better in real life with people than on the internet. Because now, if I crack a joke...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's free
I've
to
been
Jay.
served. Shit.
No, go ahead.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm better in real life chatting to people because you can see what I'm talking about. But on the internet, I could come across as racist, homophobic. But if you meet me in real life, you know I'm actually just joking.
Yeah, no, what, are you? I didn't know.
Shit.
I don't know. You
know what I
keep
mean?
drinking that red and blue shit. I don't know about it anymore.
That's another story for a little bit later. But
Yeah, so it was just real cool to see. Now it's a different thing when I'm in America and people come together. It's like I'm still baffled by that, but it's like wow, because people kept telling me they're like, man, you do not want to get close with people on the internet, like because people kept telling me when you do this, stop talking to people, stop getting close with people, just don't do that because people are gonna be weird, maybe dangerous, and it's like, man, I'm in here and I'm all the way over in London. People are getting together and like forming like friendships, and I'm here in a hotel room with people out there like. Maybe never before. Well, I met you guys last time, so. But at the party, it's like people I never met before, and it's like, wow. And that's why that party was so cool. I remember somebody told me they were like, you just want to have parties just so people can like adore you or sit around.
Massage or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like no, it's like really cool to just sit back and observe people actually talking to each other. Like I looked at you. I'm talking to Alex now. I was looking at you talking to Travis Pickle, and I was like really amazed at how you two were getting along, having never even met each other before.
Yeah, well, no, he just kind of like, I was like asking him about what he did and how he got into it, because I imagine there are a lot of hungry artists out there like applying for jobs, but he seems to be he's doing like really well for himself. And did you talk to his friend?
See, now, this is a thing too, is like people show up and they're real down to earth. His friend showed up who just finished working on Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah, he's like the animator.
I know. I heard about it. I was thinking, fucking hell.
No, but before
Spike Jones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike Jones
I
movie.
was thinking like, shit. Is this actually somebody who's working with Spike Jones in the same room?
No, but it was
Yeah.
like before that he'd like done the animation on Aslan and the Tale of
He did?
He did like Jesus Lion. Which
I
is
didn't.
quite cool.
I didn't know that.
No, and he did like the Tale of Despero. Oh, he animated your favorite polar bear.
The bear the bear at the pimp slap.
Bear.
He did. He's
Golden Compass.
the Golden Compass. There's a bear in the Golden Compass that bitch slaps somebody, and I'm like, he's my hero. I didn't know he did that.
Do you like pimp slap them so hard their jaw falls off or something? And it's
Yeah, shit. And fucking head goes across the Arctic and shit. Nah, man, we had some really talented people show up here. It was really amazing. Really, it almost brought a tear to my eye. I know I'm sappy, but I was like, wow, this
We're
is
all
real.
the same. We're all equal. If you just come together in love.
Oh, good.
But see, and so at the party,
Mean
that's,
you're a dead man.
now at the party, it went off without a hitch, man. I mean at the pub. Thank you very much. Did I get that right? The pub.
the pub,
Okay, thank
yeah.
you. Oh, so we went to the pub and we had a major contrast after that. So we had a big drop off after that because the pub was meant for everybody to get together. Now a club is something that's an environment where you can't really talk to each other. And
still managed to
but we did, but it was just kind of like not everybody was going to go.
Yeah.
Like Captain Chance, allow it. Well, you're 16, you couldn't go.
Yeah.
And but when we got there, it was still a lot of fun. But I did walk in, and Nick is the one that found the club. What was the name of the club? Area. Yeah.
Did you go to the club before? No. So you looked up on the internet and saw the type of music, and you didn't figure out what kind of club it was going to be.
Okay. Well, I did not know. Shut up. I did. By the way, Master. No, I did not know that the club was a ghetto club.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, this is some ghetto shit, and I tell you how I knew because. At first, I thought it was kind of.
Inside? Was
That's
that
the first thing I saw. Yeah, like I saw black people with cornrows and shit, and I was like, all right, this.
The only white guy
You
there.
know what? Though? It wasn't actually. It's not what we call ghetto. It's more grimy because it was a lot of white Asian people, whatever. But
grimy means,
well,
man.
ghetto is grimy.
Yeah,
grimy.
grimy is the British equivalent of ghetto. Like what you call grimy here, we gonna call ghetto.
Yeah.
But this is the reason why I knew it was. Now call it grimy ghetto, whatever. Shit goes down wrong at a club, and they gotta like step up the precautions when the security at the front pretty much grabs you by your nuts like about 5 or 6 times.
I mean, that was worse probably than airport security for you, isn't it? Yeah, she touched you up. I mean, I haven't been touched like that since my uncle when I was 6. But bad uncle.
Damn.
So wait, are you telling me you might as well have gone to the gay club that Nick originally was going to have you going to?
You know, guys, you could have just told me.
God loved me. It's like, hey, shit, man. I don't even know your name.
In fact, what Cabby did, Cabby got out of line and went back in again about 3 more times. He's like, I think I'm carrying something. You want to check me? But now, the guy at the door, pretty much, he grabbed my ass cheeks. He put his hand in my crotch about 5 times. I'm like, damn, do you just want to put your finger in my ass, man? I mean, you know.
You should have done what I did and just listed to the right and got the female bouncer to actually check you.
I tried.
No. It's because of you that you got the female bouncer. Look at, she just saw your face. I'm grabbing her ass. Shit. I'm hitting mine.
You know what? That's probably true. She probably like everybody else is like, yeah, keep going. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna get me some of this shit right here.
But please be gentle.
No,
but the ultimate irony.
I prefer jelly.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna toss some salad right here.
But the ultimate irony is that when we were actually organizing this whole thing, I actually did suggest a place which I actually did frequently called I think it was Bar 101 to Nick. Suggested it, and you know what he turned around and told me? He turned around and told me. He turned around and told me it looks kind of ghetto.
Oh my God, because Nick, you pretty much the Crips and the Bloods might as well have been trying to get us in.
Look! I went on some website called Fluid Foundation, which is like
first
really
mistake.
Fluid Foundation is like this. It's a great website for checking out bars and pubs. Clubs. It's never let me down before, and so I looked up Bar 101. And all the reviews were just complaining about the security and what it was like in there, and I was like, shit, I don't want to be too grimy and all that.
You're gonna trust a website over the good word of your good personal long-time friend.
It was a suggestion, man, and don't put this on me because on the group page I said if anyone has at any time a better suggestion for a club or bar, please let me know. And what did you pussies do? Absolutely nothing. I do all the work.
Oh, we could have just went to like Bar 101.
You could have enforced it, mate.
Yeah, but the last word comes down to you. But the fact of the matter is that the only downside of Bar 101 is the women dress scandalously, and none of them speak a word of English. I mean, if that is a sin, I don't want to live on this planet.
You know what? Maybe you should plan the next fucking spill party.
Hey.
Well, he might have to, because isn't Nick kind of sort of maybe going to America?
Yeah, I might be going to America. So if I go, I might be going to the colonies. So if that happens, then I'll be living in Orange County for the next 3 years, and there won't be any spill parties happening in London anymore unless someone takes my place. And if you think you can do my job, then I would like it to be you, sir.
Oh damn, that does sound like a challenge. Because everybody was asking me last night, they were saying this has to be an annual thing. Because I can tell you keep doing these things, they get bigger and bigger. Like London's a different thing. I mean, you know, it's like we know that like to a lot of people they say 30 people, that's nothing, but for us that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially with no advertising or anything. It's just kind of like, wow, 30 people showed up just because we say we're having a little get together.
It's probably double next time.
But we pretty much, for all intents and purposes, we had like twice as you thought starting on your third fucking beer, man. That is you tried to be smooth about that shit.
Like, no one's gonna notice. But
You tried to like, and the bag was making noise. You got like, huh? But so we had twice as many people then. And I can tell you the spill party that we're going to have in Austin is going to be a lot bigger than what we had. So these things get bigger. So if somebody wants to make this an annual thing, and I'm more than happy to do it. I'm coming back in September. I'm not saying we have to do the party in September, but my point is I come back here frequently. So if anybody wants to do it, that's fine, and take us to a non-ghetto club. That'd be great with me. I'm kidding, man. I have fun. No, I'm sorry.
I was trying to show you the grimy scene of London.
That shit-
You get me,
No,
blood.
it was grimy, man. You can't go. You
Like I
can't
did not-
backtrack. You can't backtrack, like.
Look, I thought maybe it might have been like wannabe gangsters or something.
Not beers were gay. I mean, not beers. I mean,
But bears,
Don't
look
get
at
me-
you all fucked up.
fucking
But
accent.
hey, you know what? No, hey, look, I'm messing with you, man. I had a good time because there was a place in the back where we all gathered and we talked and we had a good time talking to each other. And I mean, some hardcore people stayed, man. We had like people who were first timers. They tried to stick that out till 6 a.m. I mean, the sun was coming up by the time we left.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you pussified and just left, man.
No. You see, I have this thing where I can't sleep if the sun's up, so I needed to like vacate and go back to my castle like Dracula,
The thing about your
fleeing from the sunrise.
The thing about your castle, mate, it was just like, what, 15 minutes down the road? Yeah. You are lazy, motherfucker.
Yeah. 15 minutes down. That's right, because once we got out the train, he was like, you see that tall building over there? That's mine. Like, he owned the whole building. Like, that's mine. My house. But
like it, you can get the
fuck out.
Yeah.
What? Kiss my ass. Get the fuck out. But no, we so this is some people there were people that stayed, and I even went dancing. Like Nick was like, let's dance. Now here's what I'm gonna get into the personal deep shit right here, James. All right. And then, okay, so Nick came and told everybody. He's like, and I already know the skinny on what was going on anyway. Him and what's your girl's name? Lorette. Oray. All right, so I already know Nick and this girl Oray got a little bit of something going on. You know?
What the fuck, man? You are going into my private life, man.
Man, I'm just saying.
Hey, you can't see this, but he's going very red at this.
Oh, he is, man. His eyes got big. He looked like fuck, man. You just called me out, but
he's like strawberry with glasses.
Oh man, let me tell you something. I don't mind saying this. Look, I'm gonna be the bad guy here. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to lose here. Ray is a fine ass black girl with a big ass, and Nick is about as skinny white as you can get. and Nick pulled this shit like he was fucking Romeo, man. She was.
You know what I mean? It just happened so quick. It was like 1 minute talking.
Well, look, I think they talked to each other since the last party. I think that's where the hookup was made. So Nick, I'm giving you props, man. I ain't sitting up here like trying to front you out. So, but what I'm getting you on is like you got everybody together, like, hey, let's go dance, man, let's go. So we get in there, and meanwhile, it's in a room where every fucking song is boom, 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 boom. And then they start playing something different. Yeah, and then they start.
The Prodigy song was pretty
good.
But
that's the thing. It's like they start playing Prodigy, Firestarter. It's like down on, and then
breathe at it.
Breathe with me, yeah. Like breathe or whatever. And then we were like, oh shit, it's Prodigy. And then they played that hook like, and it was like, like goddamn, every fucking song is the goddamn same. But it didn't matter because me and Coles were having a good time. We were out there, yeah, shit, this week we cutting loose, man. And then I look behind me, I see Coles. I'm like, hey man, where's Nick? And Cole's like, back there. And Nick is like way in the back of the room, just mugging down with this girl, man. I was like, this motherfucker came here and told us to dance and just abandoned us for this girl.
She pulled me by the hand, man. What was I supposed to do?
So you're blame shifting now. She pulled you by the hand.
Hey.
I followed.
Alcohol has a part to play.
What's that?
I think alcohol has a part to play.
Alcohol had a part. No. Shit, no. Alcohol didn't.
I'm not saying, somebody was drunk or anything. I'm saying, no. I was shit-faced anyway, so I can't.
What you say? You're like a... But no, hey, man, he wasn't drunk off that beer. He was drunk off that ass pulling him aside. Because I'm not... Hey, Nick, hey, man, I salute you, man.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, he didn't expect you to be able to pull a girl like that.
Are you saying I'm ugly? Is that it?
No, I'm
that's
giving...
what I'm saying. I'm stirring the pot, man. I'm stirring this shit, man.
Yeah, you causing trouble and shit.
Yeah, shit.
I'm not... No, I'm just saying... Look, man, I'm the jealous type, all right? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, it's like...
What's he doing with a sister?
Yeah, it's like... And not even a sister. I'm like, what's he doing with that, period? What's he doing... What's he doing with a vagina? You know, I should have that.
You motherfucker, you!
And it's not anything personal against you because you are a good-looking, charismatic guy, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about you. I'm just hateful when you have something that I don't have. That's all. I'm very competitive. I'm gonna let you know this. It's like, I'm your friend. I love you to death, but fuck you, you know? I want this shit. I'm the one who should be getting shit. I'm from out of town.
So when you actually did you do your traditional Corey Coleman thing of walking into a room and scanning beep 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 beep? Did you have her in the crosshairs of your RoboCop vision?
Well,
And sorry, the Dark Horse came in and...
No, I already knew that they had been there. They had like, so I wouldn't even like going near that. You know, I'm not that kind of dude. No, I know you hear about stories about me all the time, going up and like taking shit from people and
Oh, shit.
But we're like there were plenty of other birds there. I mean, they were very grimy birds, but I'm sure you would have actually you definitely would have got with a grimy bird if you made a move.
No, actually, there were some really nice looking girls there that night.
Yeah.
It was.
There were some fitties there.
See, everybody keeps saying
yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Everyone keeps saying, come on, man, you got the reputation. I'm the kind of guy, I walk into a room, I like just talk to friends, and I withdraw. I don't hit on girls. Yeah, the bitches come to me. Yeah,
My God! And hell hath frozen over, and there are oh my God flying pigs outside.
Where do you get off on it? You know, I haven't even like slipped my hand under your ass yet, under this pillow right there. And I actually did it right there. And she hit me. She swatted me away. You see, that's what happens when you be proactive. You know, they want to swat you away. Did you see me do anything at all to hit on people yesterday?
No, but I wasn't at the club, so I don't know what happened.
I did.
What did you see?
I thought, let's just say, when you're in the Jon Snow pub, you were quite talkative to two girls in the corner.
Who?
Man, it was that there was an American girl there. I think. I come in. I haven't seen you in a year. I'm like, hey Corey, how's it going? And you're like, yeah, whatever, Nick. And you just carry on talking to this bird. And I was like, well, fuck you then.
No, that's bullshit, man. That is not true.
Oh yeah, I've got witnesses.
What girl was I talking to?
You were talking to this little girl with ginger hair. I think
Oh,
it was.
you know why? Because that was a member from the site. That was an Insidious Fu
And I'm not a
Manchu.
member of the site.
But I know you already. I never met her.
Yes, but you're a member with the site without boobs.
It's because I don't have breasticles. That's why.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. That's part of it. Yes, but
So wait, if Nick had a hormone problem and he was,
He was a man,
delighted
and he had
with
boobs.
boobs,
Yeah.
then
I
you'd
would-
be all over that shit.
I would not be all over it. I'd stare for a little while, and kind of fantasize about it. But
The Insidious Fu Manchu. She only showed up for a brief period of time.
She-
Isn't she like from really far away? Or
she,
something?
I don't even know why she drove 2 hours to only show up for like about an hour, and then drove back.
Fuck.
Yeah, and that's why I was trying to get her to stay. I was like, something, I just got here.
Which one was this girl? Who was she?
What do you mean? Who is she? You saw her?
No, what was her name? I never met her
The
before.
Insidious Dr. Fu Manchu.
Who?
She's a member on the site, man. See, that's what I'm talking. You talking shit? Don't even know what the hell you talking about.
I know birds when I see him. I didn't even. I thought she was just like a member of the. I thought she was just like another punter in the pub. I didn't think she was like a Spill member.
No,
It's
she
like,
was.
You're like, how you doing? It's like, yeah. It's like I'm from America. Let me show you some Southern hospitality.
No, I know, man. I don't.
Right.
Fuck you. All right?
You want to check out my sarsaparilla?
But no, man. She was a member of the site. I tried to get her to stay, so I put her on the spot, and she didn't, and she left. In fact, I think one of co-host handlers was trying to hit on her. The big,
Beard.
Oh,
Wasn't he like talking to her for like ages?
Little Frankie.
because Frank walked out the room with her, and he was like, "Oh, I got to see her off," and I was like, "Okay, all right, you go ahead and do your business, man."
I don't blame him. She's cute.
She's very
she was
cute.
definitely cute, yeah.
Man, we got some fine ass girls on here. How you doing, Alex? How you doing?
Pretty good, although I would like to move to the other side of the bed.
You ain't going nowhere. Sorry.
Come over with Uncle Hex, he'll protect you.
Oh, what the fuck you gonna do?
I don't think I'm safe anywhere in this room right now.
But we went to the red light district, and which is what it sounds like. It's like a bunch of sex places, video stores and and
Strip clubs,
and
porn palaces.
Y'all got shot right in the middle of it, which was really confusing.
Yeah.
I was
Soho's really weird. Like,
yeah, I was about to say you don't want that yogurt. Yeah, I wonder where that yogurt came from. But no, it was. And somebody said that they got solicited for sex. Do they have prostitutes down there?
yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Red light district.
What are your red light districts like in Austin?
We don't
If
have
you
one.
You don't have any?
No, we call them bridges. So
Corey is like, damn, why didn't I realize I could have got some sex down there?
I know. I was like, hey, should I have some money on me at the time? Yeah. No, it's somebody said they got hit on going through there, and it's like it's just.
It was like, do you want sex, basically, for money?
Yeah.
That's not being hit on. That's being, asked for services.
Solicited.
Views.
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know. I've been hit on by this point.
It was Rick, because Rick was talking about it beforehand.
Oh, yeah,
He was
'cause-
saying, some Asian girl came up to me and asked me if I wanted sex.
That's
And I
right, it
said-
was Rick.
And then his response is, no, I'm gay. When
Is-
he wasn't.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, is no wonder Rick hung out with me all night. I was like, he was waiting for something.
Whoa. Rick's gay?
No.
No.
He said, to get the woman away from him, he said, no, I'm gay.
And Rick is one of the guys who was at the party. Him and his friend Mark and another buddy of theirs. I got to tell some stories about them because they hung with me through the worst. Well, okay, worst parts. It's a little. That's. I don't mean to say that,
You
but
didn't get a hotel. How could you not come to a country and not get a hotel room?
okay. Let me tell you why. No, well, let's get over. I'll tell you why a little bit later. But Rick and Mark hung out with me all night, man. Through just like probably the most for them, not me. Probably the most boring parts of the night. I felt kind of bad, but they stayed with me all night.
We weren't sure you were going to come back.
No, honestly, I thought you were gonna like bugger off again, like
'Cause,
last time.
Yeah, because what happened was I left to get a hotel room so I could like put my bags away, and because I'm staying with my cousin here. My cousin lives way south from the city, so I did not want to get a train or a bus to go back. So I said, I'm going to get a hotel close by, and we're going to record the next day. So, those guys stayed with me to find a hotel, man, and it was like at the point where I would have said, okay, fuck it, you can find a hotel room on your own. I'm gone. They walk with me and like really searched a hotel for me, and that was really cool. And then we did something later on that night. I know it sounds gay, but
What'd you do?
We fucked each other in the ass.
What happens in London
stays in London, my man. And in this very room right here. But in fact, that spot you're sitting in. but no, the club was fine and everything. I mean, I had a really great night. It's
I had a really great night.
Did you hook up with her afterwards?
No, she had to leave because her friend was like really knackered or something. So, and plus I had to stay I couldn't just leave off early since I organised the party. So I stuck around.
Yeah, no, we stayed there. We tried to shut down the club, and people tried to stick with it. But once people start falling off, we were like, all right, you know what? We tried to be like real hardcore. Let's just go, and some of us can get something.
Up by the time we were leaving anyway.
Yeah, the people stuck around. Like people who would just look like they didn't have anything to do. They were like really just having a good time, just sitting around, hanging out with us and co-hosting as friends and whatnot.
No, so are we going to tell like our different little adventures when we were heading back off home?
Yes, because let me set it up right here. Because look, before we left, I knew that we were in for something crazy because
we're deep South London.
Oh, we in and
South London is like very, very like if you don't know where you're going, it can be quite risky. It's like going to East End London as well.
Yeah,
so
Hackney, South London, I mean
Brixton, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
The thing is, like if you read like the teletext, like the news reports that you get on the TV. Every Saturday, every Sunday, you look on like what's happening in London, and there's always somebody getting stabbed. It even happens in the weekend. Somebody's getting stabbed in South London.
I just have to give a congratulations to Corey's Country. You've given us chewing gum, skateboards, and drive-bys.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
They don't have the time to stop. Get out, they can't shoot stuff. That's just, come on, does everything have to be so fast food like mentality? It's like, shit, I can't be bothered to get out of my car.
Let me tell you something, though. We gave it to you, but you fuckers ran with it. You know what I mean? When we gave you chicken, you put a fucking chicken shack on every, like, you have Chicken Shack, store. Chicken Shack, another store. Chicken Shack.
No, it's like Chicken Shack pub. Chicken Shack pub.
Chicken Shack pub. Jewelry store pub. Video game store. Chicken Shack. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. How much chicken do y'all?
We're walking to that pub before you.
And Chicago pizza?
Chicago pizza. And it said, chicken, chips, kebab, fish.
Yeah, I told you.
Had everything.
It's one of those stores. Yeah, I told you, man. You guys, I'm surprised you don't like when you go to Catholic church or something. Don't pass chicken out and people. It's like shit. But yeah, exactly.
Have a chicken with
Instead of like drinking the wine of Jesus, you eating the fried chicken of Jesus. It's like, god damn, man, y'all love chicken here.
Just pint of Jesus.
Chicken, chips, and Jesus. But no. So when we're about to leave. This guy comes up out of the blue, and I don't see him, but I hear like, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? And some guy just approached you.
Oh yeah, the Special Brew guy. The Special Brew is like this ultra alcoholic drink, like a can, like 9-10%, and he was paralytic. He was like a zombie, like a fuck. Imagine a zombie film, yeah, and a zombie comes up to you and wants a cigarette. Doesn't want to eat. He just goes, and you know how you wanted a cigarette? He done that gesture with his hands, where he put his fingers like he's smoking.
So wait a minute, he was talking like that because he was fucked up on cheap liquor or alcohol.
Yeah, cheap alcohol.
Oh, you talking about like that drunk guy, like at the bus stop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like he didn't speak. He had like a beer can in his hand. Okay. I what you mean?
The brains.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he got on the bus, and the bus driver's like, I ain't fucking taking you. And there's an African geezer on there, like proper African, and he's like,
real African.
Yeah.
Tribal marks and everything.
He had a spear and a shield when he was full
like
on.
Nigerian, Ghanaian African, you know what I mean? Like proper educated. Like, and he just pointed, like the bus driver was like, get off my bus. And
I'd like you to get off my bus.
No. That was just an English woman. It was the African guy was a passenger, and he was just like, he pointed at me and went, no, off. Like
wait a minute, it wasn't even a bus driver, it was a passenger who told me.
And he started trying to push him, and the guy just done this little pathetic thing like and running his hands up like a dog, like, you know when a dog's scratching the walls like that?
You know, like Night of the Living Dead, where they throw down the Molotov cocktails and the zombies back away.
Africans. No.
There goes the phone.
No, wait a minute. Didn't you run to that same guy like John, who was one of co-hosts' handlers?
He's a fucking cool cat, man. He's safe.
But didn't he run into a crackhead or something?
Yeah.
No.
That's the second part of our story. Well, I guess you're going with us now. Like, what happened? Like, after the club, me, Super Cavi, and co-host, and Johnny and Frankie, we were heading back to North London. And we ended up in Camden Town, and we went to...
Wait, can I just say something? We were in Camden Town, yeah? And it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. You know those westerns where you just see tumbleweeds going? No one's out on the fucking street. There's piles of shit everywhere. You know, like rubbish. It's like a ghost.
There's like newspapers for tumbleweeds.
Okay,
Like, just blowing.
we get to the underground station, yeah? And there's this old woman, like one of those like a witch from Evil Dead, like.
It was like Drag Me to Hell, yeah.
And she's just sitting there, and she starts going, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here?" She's still sitting down, and we walk away like we just ignore, you know, because when you got mental people like that, ignore them, because if you pay them attention, that's when they grab onto you, and drag you to help them.
Keep perfectly still. Its vision is based on movement.
Anyway.
She asks John, like...
No, wait, the thing is, us three, yeah, me, co-host, Nick, and little Frank, we start walking off, and John's behind us. He's like a little bit behind us, and she just... What did she say?
She's like, do you have any rock? You know,
rock? She like crack rock? Like...
Yeah, crack rock. And the thing is about John is the... I don't think... I know what she was thinking, but he does not look like he sells rock or has any rock. He looks like one of those pure, absolute American stereotypes with the baseball cap.
Apple pie,
motherfucker. Like frat boy with the baseball cap worn backwards.
Yeah.
Shirt, like, but he's really cool, dude.
So now, see, the reason why I want to know about John, because John just seemed to latch on to like the crazy people at the night. Because when we were trying to leave, the guy that was like, John was the one who was talking to him. Like everybody walked away, and John was in the.
Was the drunk guy in the club?
No, it was John.
Just waiting outside then.
This is
when
outside Vauxhall.
Yeah, this is when we're trying to about to really split our separate ways, and we're about to like go. Like you guys are going where you're going.
Oh, yeah, we walked up to the bridge, and then you guys split.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, we got up to the bridge over the Thames River. Like you we was about to split, but before we crossed the street, everybody was yelling at John, like, "John, quit talking to that guy! Come on!" and so John must have like some bleeding heart or something.
Because it happened the second time. We had another crackhead. This is after.
Sound like crackheads galore.
It's like I was like, yeah. Like
what kind of street were y'all on that you kept running a crackhead after?
Cracktown.
On
Crack Street, the Crack District,
on Crack Avenue.
Yeah. Corey, like you've been to my neighborhood, right? It doesn't look like a dodgy neighborhood at all. It's like really nice.
You a posh motherfucker.
I'm a posh motherfucker, but I don't give a shit. You know, I got money, so what?
And he does.
But it seems like at 6 a.m, crackheads just magically appear. Like, and I'm like wondering what the fuck. And maybe just John attracts them. He just attracts crackheads to my neighborhood.
He has a crack pheromone.
Because we're getting a minicab trying to get back to my neighborhood, Hampstead.
I have John. If out there you're listening, I'd like to serenade you right now. Why do crackheads suddenly appear every time?
Just like me, they want to be high with you.
I don't know what else I can say. Just like, John attracts crackheads.
Funnily enough, John was talking. Ray's friend that night, the blonde girl Helena. I honestly thought him and her were going to hook up, and I was like, it couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. Then it didn't happen. I was actually kind of disappointed.
John is a really, really nice guy, man.
He is the epitome. He's the textbook Southern gentleman. I mean, the type that doesn't burn crosses.
Guy as well. Like one thing that was quite surprising is like I asked him how old he was. He's like, I'm 25, and I was like, you're 20 fucking 5.
He looked older than that, didn't he?
I was like, I thought you were 28. I'm fucking 22. Shit, you're 25. Fuck.
What, are you kidding? I thought he looked his age. He looked like a member,
Are you sure?
member of the cast of The Real World Austin.
Oh.
Which he did. I ain't gonna lie, he did. But he was a good guy though. Very nice guy. Like, he was
very nice.
Very good Southern gentleman. I think he was very much welcome in England. So
yeah, unlike me, where people just wanted to get me the fuck out. Because I was in a bar. I told Nick about that. I was in a bar where somebody just looked at me and said, "See, typical American, right there." Yeah,
This was not at the pub though. This
no,
was
not when we were out. No, I was hanging. It came from a guy who was like really being nice to me. I was hanging out with my cousin, and like, my cousin knew this guy, and this guy like he had something. I told you about.
Oh
this.
yeah, it was like the night before.
It was the night before. Yeah.
Oh, I get you, mate. I get you.
Why you stop wars?
Oh,
Why you hate the world?
well, yeah, no, it was. I was hanging out with this guy that owns a bar, or partial owner of a bar. My cousin introduced me to, and the guy just, for some reason, just started going off on America to me, and I was being nice, and it was like,
I agree with you.
that's what I'm saying.
I think it was like he goes typical American because you're drunk. I was like, oh yeah, well what about fucking Brits then?
Well,
we're like 10 times worse than you guys. We got the worst drinking problem in Europe. Britain has alone.
This was the funny thing. I was hanging out with this guy that owned this bar that my cousin knew, and we would. Look, he was a real nice guy. He was talking to me. He was real cool, and then he just started talking about America. Like, when I went to America, you guys are segregated. You guys you just seem like not like each other. You got Bush, of course. I'm like, Bush is not in office anymore. Okay, I didn't vote for him. What do you want me to do? It's like, London's cool, America's cool. Cool people was everywhere. And then later that night, now get this, I'm in a pub where you got people playing American rockabilly. The band, and it was a Brit band playing American rockabilly. There's people out on the floor just dancing because they're drunk. I'm just standing there, just watching at the bar, not saying a word. And I see him whispering to his friends. He's like, and I was like, man, what y'all whispering about? Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, this guy was half black too. The one I was talking to. Yeah, so I was just kind of like, what y'all whispering about, man? He's like, he's like, oh, man, you look drunk. And I was like, well, yeah, I've been drinking for a little bit. Yeah, and I'm not used to your beer, a little more alcohol content. I was like, but hey, I'm cool. Now I was joking around with him. I'm like, hey, man, I'm not drunk. I'm fucked up, And then I just went back to listening to the band. He turned to his friends like, you see, typical American right there. And I was like, oh, fuck off, man. What do you want me to say?
Was he proper British and everything? Do you have like a proper British accent to him?
Yeah, he did. No, he was.
Sounds like a wanker then. Oh,
yeah, he
that's what we call a wanker.
Just fuck with you, and you met one of them. Basically,
yeah.
You just met the London version. That's it. He just wanted to fuck with you.
It's like out of all the Brits in the bar who were doing crazy shit, the one guy who was standing at the bar, like just sipping a beer, watching the band. I'm the crazy typical American. It wasn't like I was opening my dick out. USA.
I'm gonna out myself right now.
Out yourself.
I'm gonna out myself right now. I'm a porn connoisseur. I mean,
cigar
It is bigger than your left arm.
and this.
Crushing the mic.
No, this is. Where are you going, Nick? Okay, all right.
Yeah, you mentioned porn. He's going to It's funny you say I'm a porn connoisseur. He immediately gets up to go to the bathroom, or the loo, or the toilet, whatever you call it.
Just have to mention porn anyway. I'm a porn connoisseur. And this isn't like something that I do in my spare time. I have a stash of in some vault in my house or anything like that. I pull a Shakespeare statue head back and flick a switch and the whole wall turns around. No, but still. And I studied it as part of my film studies course back when I was 16. Pornography.
What's the porn study? I want to be in the porn study.
I'm no.
He wants to
joke.
be in the porn
You don't want
study.
to be in the porn study.
Oh no. I'd root for you. I'd always root for the underdog. Anyway, but still, yeah. And I have to say, British porn a hell of a lot better than American porn.
I've seen some British porn. I have to say, you people are some freaky motherfuckers, man.
Freaky motherfucker, really?
Yeah.
Slapping women on the head with a dick. Bam, bitch, take that. Bam.
And then you get you get certain people from Britain come over to America who do porn.
Yeah.
And it's the kind. You get the girls like the little blonde white girl who wants to be fucked by 6 black guys.
Yeah.
It's that kind of crazy shit that goes on. Yeah,
But you guys, you still have the pageantry of the whole thing. I mean, these porn stars are porn stars. They have production value, scripts, and stuff like that. Basically, British porn is simple. You get a camera, a girl.
Oh no, I think we picked that up from you guys because now we have the section called amateur porn.
Oh,
and it's pretty much where it's just 2 people who look like you. They're not like all the waxed out makeup and they're not exactly the hottest people in the world, but they're fuckable. And you want to look, what they look like naked and having sex with each other. So you're looking at us like, damn, a room full of guys, and it was only.
It was inevitable. We were going to get here eventually.
Cavi's gone for a wank now as well.
You're eventually just going to be filing out one by one. It's going to be
See, I'm just going to stick my dick out the window and just go at it. I can't wait.
You put a towel in the toilet. What's your towel in the toilet?
Nick, did you put a towel in the toilet? Did Nick? Well, how fucked up are you, man? What do you?
The towel was on the floor, man. That was it.
No,
Shit.
it wasn't. You lied. You lied.
Okay, fine. I piss on people's towels.
That's how Nick
Yeah.
gets
How many
off.
did you have, Nick?
Because I think what we should definitely talk about next is that Paul Mampilli, what's his name? Paul Mampilli, yeah. Sorry, Paul. But he gave me a text earlier today saying you have to tell something about a McDonald's experience, like with your adventure. Like we've already told about our run-in with crackheads. Now it's your turn. Like what happened to you after you left the club?
McDonald's asked you for crack.
No. We were like probably more pathetic. We were hungry.
More pathetic.
Yeah.
Trust me, we were very pathetic.
No, we were very pathetic. We were hungry, man, and we were like, you know something. And Rick, no, here's the guys I was traveling with. I was okay. Paul, there was a guy named Paul from the party who was at the last party last year. Cool guy. And then there was now here she goes to masturbate.
Let's record this shit.
Put the camera in there, quick. Stay away.
It's like if you don't hear us talking, you know what I'm doing.
Well, the next like 5 minutes let's have is just tinkle, basically.
we should just be quiet and like put the microphone against the door. Shh. The only girl here is in the bathroom. We're all perverts. We're like, oh, you know, you remember like you were.
Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, you know, like when you were a kid, it's like anything that a girl did was like just made you hot, you know, because you didn't know any better, you know. It's like if you heard a girl go to the bathroom and piss on you, you're like, oh shit, she's naked, she's got her pants down. That's what I'm doing right now. Shut up! I'm trying to listen.
Wait. Back to Corey's adventures.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. No.
Back to Corey's
it's not
adventures at
that good, man.
McDonald's.
No. Okay. Listen. So I'm with Paul from the party. I'm with 2 other people from the party, Rick and Mark, and then I'm with another guy who was new to this party. A guy named what? I had headphones. Yeah, headphones. I'll go ahead and name him. I kill.
Right.
Yeah.
I kill
You met me in real life. A guy who's called I.
He was at the party.
Yes, a guy called Cavi.
Super Cavi.
A guy called Super Cavi over here.
Cavi's my real name. Super Cavi.
But no, this guy, his name was I kill because you said he told
His name is I kill.
because you said his name. What'd you say about his name? Was like that's his.
His name is I kill, and then his nickname is I kill you.
So that's his real name then. I
Yeah.
kill.
You know he's going to listen to this. He's going to be like, God damn, you dumb fucks, man. That's not my name.
No.
Come at my door.
It's Robert, you know.
Yeah, it's David or some shit like that. I'm traveling with these guys and we're like, okay, it's what is it? It's like it's going on 5:00 in the morning. We're walking around like around 4 something, and we're like nothing's gonna be open until 5:36, and Rick mentions McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah. And look, and we're thinking that's the only thing that's available. So we all collectively got our mind set on McDonald's. We ain't taking nothing less than McDonald's. Now, so we crossed the bridge. We're walking down the street and trying to find like what's the nearest McDonald's, man. So we didn't have a 24-hour McDonald's anywhere. So we said, you know what? For some reason, we decided like if we walk real slow, you know,
Maybe we'll open by the time we...
exactly. It'll probably be, you know, we'll get there, but can't nobody walk that slow. We had a whole hour and 15 minutes, so we get to Victoria area, you know, the Victoria station. So now look, here's the thing: we get down to the station, and there's a gate like locking us, separating us from McDonald's, and Rick just goes up to the gate and looks at it, and it's like, there's no lock here. Fuck it, we going in. there's nobody around, so we walk in and we wait at we see people inside getting ready. And
Like up against the glass, like.
well, it's a gate. It's like one of those gates that raise up like.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
And so we stand out there like zombies, like looking at them, like getting ready. I mean, we stare at them like there's 4 people out there. Like no, what it was? It was 4 people out there just staring at them. Now, within that time, I think I Kill was like delirious.
Smash the window.
I can smell it. I must have it.
Well, he did. He went up to the gate and he just stuck his nose up to it, and I thought he was talking to somebody. 'Cause he was I'm like, who you talking to, man? He's like, nothing. I just see the Egg McMuffin. It's so close. And I'm not lying. He's like being serious about this. I was like, are you okay? And then I knew something was wrong because as we hung out, he just started talking crazy shit. It was like being in Vietnam. You get that one person who starts going crazy. Yeah, because somebody we were laughing about fuck your thoughts, and then we got quiet, and he turned around, looked at us, and he's like, how can you possibly physically have relationships with someone's concept of an idea? And we were like, are you talking about fuck your thoughts? And he's like, yes, how can you actually fuck a thought? You know, like, man, you need to get some food up in you because you are fucking going insane. You didn't even drink. No, that's the thing. He was the guy that had soda all night, so he wasn't even drunk. Like I said, let me get, because I bought a round of beers for whoever wanted it when I got in. He was like, I'll just have soda. You know, and it's like, okay.
I can actually understand that because I had I had 2 Lucozades that night, but each Lucozade is it's like an energy drink, but instead of being, it's all like Red Bull, but instead of being made no, she let me finish. Anyway, it's made out of barley and stuff like that, so it's more like a natural type of energetic high and stuff like that. But I paid for 2 of them that night, and I actually had trouble getting to sleep when I got home.
Really? So maybe he
it's
had
that much
that.
of a sugar high. You get a sugar high, you're not gonna feel right.
So you think he was on this shit then?
He had to have been on some sort of sugar high.
Because he was talking. Yeah,
He was on Coca-Cola, I think, or something.
even worse.
yeah. Biggest thing that we saw, and I was just like, wow, you guys are a country full of assholes. There was a janitor outside trying to do his job, and I thought, when I walked up, I thought like, he's bin man, yeah. And there was I saw these guys. Well, when I walked up, I saw these guys, and they would it looked like they were playing, like tag or something. They were just jumping around, playing with each other. It was like 3 guys, and I noticed, I was like, well, why does one of them have a broom? Where did they get a broom? And then I noticed it was like one of them was this little guy who was trying to get his broom back from these other 2 guys. And one of the guys just looking at him with a broom. He's like, you can't get it, fucker. You can't get it, can you? You can't get it. And the guy just finally just said, fuck off, and gave him his broom. And then the guy looked at me, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. That's a damn shame. And so it was like 10 of these guys that were just fucked up, causing trouble. And as we were walking to break into the McDonald's, it was like these police run by. And Paul, they're like, where's the trouble? And Paul points right in my direction. Yeah, and I see them running. Now, I don't think they run towards me. I don't see them running, but I immediately just point it's over there. Yes, officer's over there. And they kept running. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, what kind of country?
Basically, you got 'em every weekend. People get pissed out of their fucking nut and go psycho. And the weird thing lately I've noticed is it tends to be girls. Because back in the day, you could hold back your mate and say, motherfucker, if you try something, I'll fucking punch you myself. But you can't do that with a girl. When a girl goes psycho like that, she'll start fighting you. It's like, no, it's not worth it. Leave it alone.
It's a really weird experience walking home or wherever you're going at 4 or 5 in the morning because people on their cell phones, fuck you, fuck, man, I can't find this fucking thing. There were people arguing with their girlfriends in another language. I was like, everybody seemed angry. I'm not even lying here. You can ask Rick. Just in random parts of the city, you didn't see anybody, but you heard just a random fuck come, come. And it was like, what?
It's like one of those zombie films, but it's right at the beginning when everything society starts collapsing and you can hear screams going. Like the beginning of Dawn of the Dead, the remake.
Yeah.
You hear screams and when we're
just driving along and cars are crashing everywhere.
That,
and
exactly like that.
Yeah, that's what it was like. It was we actually, and look, ask Rick. What's your name, boy? Nick. I'm sorry.
It's Nick, you dick.
You meant the other bit.
No, I meant Nick over here. No, Nick, ask Rick, man. We were walking. We even heard somebody oh! And we were like, what the fuck happened over there? Yeah, it was weird, man.
Hey, you don't make a word, you make a sound.
Yeah, somebody got stabbed. It was really what the fuck is happening? I was like, we should walk in a huddle.
The thing is, what was it last year? There was last year there was 17 kids that got stabbed in London, isn't it? Teenagers, isn't it?
I stopped reading the newspaper.
Stabbing each other though.
It's kind of like now you're more aware of it because actually the news shows it.
It is another example about how ghetto the place you took us was.
I'm never going to hear the end of this.
Actually, sorry, man. I keep keep interrupting, but this geezer came up to me, this white geezer came up to me, and he asked me for a cigarette. No, he asked, remember he came up and he goes, can I pay you for a cigarette? I said, hey, I was like, here mate, take it, you can have it. And he goes, oh, you're a lovely geezer. He goes, if you have any trouble tonight, yeah, I'll fuck up the geezer who comes up to you, because I've got beer boys in there, I'll fuck him up. And I was like, cool man, I got something to oh yeah.
All that from giving somebody a cigarette?
Yeah, it was like, it was proper drunk though, but he was one of those white Cockney villain types, you know what I mean? Like, you see him.
He was Nick's mate.
That dude that came to the last party? Tyler, yeah.
You know, like in Snatch, like a Vinnie Jones type.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll fucking catch ya. Like,
Yeah.
like that kind of geezer.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird. I was kind of like, oh, cool, man. I'll see you inside. He's like, yeah, I'll see you later, man. If you remember what I said, I'll fuck him up. Thanks for the cigarette, mate. You're a top geezer.
That was Hex.
That was-
You were drunk, you didn't recognize it. But wait a minute. You know what? I think I've been saving this for last because I think you probably have the ultimate story. You said you got mugged.
Oh, it's a mugging kind of thing.
Basically, in America, it's a jacking. You mean jacked.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
you got jacked, mugged, whatever. You got somebody took some shit from you forcibly.
Well, I was on my way home because I left quite early. Because
you're 16.
Yeah, yeah. And I was walking by, and key thing is, if you ever come into Britain and you're on a phone and you hear someone behind you say, "Oi, mate, let's have a look at your phone," you're gonna get mugged.
So that's what he said. He said, "Can I see your phone?" So that
Yeah.
means, "Give me your phone."
Yeah, if
So
you're
you
walking
at
down the
least
street.
Intention of being polite.
at least you're very polite when because when people say like in America, people say, "Give me that fucking phone," and then people here like,
Like, ooh, I say, old chap, let me have a look at the aura.
no, people would be like they'd be like, "Oh man, let me see your phone," and then they take it from you like, "Is this the 3G phone?" And you're like, "Yeah, this is nice. I'm going to walk away with
Run.
it. Is that okay?"
Yeah, so basically, I walk around the guy, realizing, fuck, I'm not going home alive. Guy goes around me again, and he grabs me this time and says, "Listen, show me your phone."
Did he say fucking phone or phone?
No, he just said phone. Quite a polite robber, I have to say. And I, again, don't say anything, tried to walk away. The guy grabbed me on my arm. I said, "Listen, mate, you've picked a wrong day to fuck with me."
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. That's a wrong fucking thing to do, man. All right.
I did realize I was gonna die.
How tall are you, man? You like 4 something? You.
I'm supposedly 5 foot something, but still.
And if that's true, that's 5 foot even, right?
Yeah.
there, man.
Fucking bullshit. He said.
No, I didn't swear. I didn't swear.
Did you really say you've picked the wrong day to fuck with
No.
me?
I said in a very low voice, "No, I'm not going to show you my phone."
Oh,
So
no.
he holds me again, and he comes closer. This is the point where I think, shit, this guy's got a knife. So I close my eyes, pray to God that he's not going to stab me. I push away and I run like fuck.
With your phone.
Yes, with my phone. I push the guy away, run like fuck down there.
You know what I bet happened? Like, he goes, "Hey, mate, can I see your phone?" And you say, "Yeah, sure, here you go." Boom, and he just legs it. It's like,
Pew!
and now he feels like an idiot.
So, again, running like a hero, not looking back.
You ran into a wall.
I ran into a lamppost. Almost hit a lamppost.
Are you serious? You ran into a lamppost?
I almost hit a lamppost.
Okay.
Turned round, realised, fuck, the guy isn't there. Thought, should I report this? I reported it. But the worst part is, apparently, if he calls the police, I could get done for assault.
What did you do?
I pushed him away.
It's not so.
Well, you should
Apparently.
Okay, first of all, let's bring this down to earth. It was a guy who asked him, "Hey man, what time is it?" And that was it.
I always listen to the voices in my head.
James has like held the mic throughout this whole podcast, and then when we came to Hex to say, "Hex, you got mugged," James was kind of like, "I pity you, young man. Please tell your story." And then it's like, and while he's telling this bullshit story, James is like sitting here like, "I can't believe I fucking let him have the floor, man."
He took my mic.
Yeah, he took my mic. Yeah,
This is the second jacking I'm doing.
this is
And,
yeah.
and as a punishment, you will now, from this day, this moment forward, be the mic boy.
And you will give us your phone.
Before we do,
wait.
I got something for you.
Oh, look at this.
look around.
And he
There we
told
go.
me, I knew, and I'm out. I said, okay. He told me
right.
last night what he would have for me. Okay, people who, for those of you who don't know already, you've probably heard me talk about this.
You
but,
don't have to go too far into detail, but
And it's signed. Okay, I'm gonna go into
signed.
It's signed.
I think Corey has to put out now. I'm sorry, Corey. You have to put out for it.
Okay, when do you want me? oh, Nick, not you. Okay. Damn, don't tempt me like that. Nick's sister is it? Now that's her right there. Right?
The brunette, yeah.
Yeah, Nick's sister, who is fine as hell. She's
Oi, mate, that's my sister.
I don't give a fuck. It ain't my sister. Yeah, hey, I'm about to go to the bathroom with this CD. Nick's sister is in a band called Escala. They all play stringed instruments. I think she's the only one that does not play a violin. She plays
the cello or something, doesn't she?
She plays the cello.
Cello.
Everybody else plays violin, so she stands out already. But they were just promoted by Oprah, and they have been promoted by Simon Cowell for a long time from Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And they were really cool because Nick called me when I was at home. He's like, man, I can't see my sister on Oprah, but you guys on a different time schedule. I know your mama watches Oprah, so put on Oprah. Yeah, your mama. And you know what? My mama was watching Oprah at the time. So we watched this, and it was incredible, man. I mean, I've seen him perform before. You showed me videos, I was just like, damn, Nick, these girls are talented. Your sister's hot. In fact, Simon Cowell's like, even before he mentioned that talent, he's like, well, first thing I noticed was they all had legs, and I was like, yeah, you damn right, that's my man right there. And Nick is pulled out because I told Nick, I said, you know what, you're my friend, Nick. I'm gonna buy the CD in support of your sister because this is really exciting, and I want them to get famous so I can give your ass a job. So. Now, they do have Live and Let Die. That's when they perform on Oprah. Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die, yeah.
You got Corey one, but I had to buy my own CD.
You didn't ask for a free copy, mate. So no.
You don't have a website that you can promote that band on. But Nick has just brought me in not only a copy of the CD, but it is signed by his sister. It says, to Corey, thanks and best wishes.
Here's my number.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shut up. All right. The thing is that I showed her the Let's Do This podcast you did with the co-host talking about it, and she was cracking up, mate. She was laughing like hell. She's like, where does he live? He's like, in America. He's like, oh, the album's not going to come out in America until June. It's like, do you think he wants a copy? He's like, well, I guess so.
Wait, did you not tell us that I would actually buy a copy?
Well, you were going to wait. I told her that, and the thing is, the album's going to come out in June. So I didn't think you were going to buy a copy while you were in the UK because you're lazy, mate. Let's just face it.
You know what? I can't argue with you on that. I probably was not.
So she was like, you know what? I've got a couple extra copies. So she got 2 copies, and she signed one for co-host. And she signed one for you. Oh,
fuck. I was feeling special. You mean he got one, too?
Special,
Jesus
right.
Christ. You know, I don't want this shit anymore now. Thought she liked me. Thought she loved me.
No, she appreciates it.
Can I ask you something? I'm joking about your sister a lot, but they seem like they're very busy. They're on the road a lot now. They're being promoted. Does your sister actually have a relationship with anybody?
Yeah. You can fuck off right there, mate.
No, yeah, I'm asking in a very innocent way.
No, yeah, they've all got boyfriends, every single one of them. And actually, the blonde girl there, Izzy, is going out with do you guys know the band McFly? She's one of the guys from Harry or Harvey from McFly.
That band?
Yeah.
That fucking band. They're still around?
Did one of them peel off and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do really proper music, and they're in Fight Star or something now?
No, that was Busted.
That's Charlie Simpson. Actually, I went to school with that guy, Charlie Simpson. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Wait. You went to Uppingham?
I went to Uppingham. Yeah. Only how do you know? How do you know I went to Uppingham?
Do you want to know why I know about Uppingham? Because Uppingham is one of those schools. It's like Eton. You know, it's for posh motherfuckers. I mean, let me put it this way: Charlie Simpson, he is really the motherfucker lives in a mansion with can you imagine a house with wings? With wings to it?
What is
East
the house
wing,
fly?
West wing?
Oh, okay, I thought you meant...
Yeah, for a second I was like, it takes off.
This is a crack at me. Well, allow me to retort. I was only there for a year, motherfucker. So
yeah, he was too hardcore for them. They
No, man.
I like the way Brits say
dumb.
motherfucker.
I was too dumb for them, man. If I stayed there, I wouldn't have passed my exams, so I had to go to another school to help me out.
When you guys say motherfucker, I mean, when we say motherfucker, we just dropped out motherfucker. What you looking at? Y'all like, motherfucker. You say every fucking syllable in there.
Oh, you cheeky cunt, all right? Let me alone, all right?
I'm about to throw this CD out the window. It's like, it means nothing to me anymore.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
But you can throw it out the window, but you could be seeing her on Jimmy Kimmel's show soon, so, it'll be in your face. Yeah, she's on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
So y'all knocked the phone over, brother. Hey, you know what, man?
Oprah's means nothing compared to Jimmy Kimmel.
She's boring, man.
She's gonna be on Jimmy Kimmel?
I'm Oprah.
Is Oprah still black?
Nah, brother. After you get $1 billion, ain't nobody black anymore. you bought whiteness after that. So, hey, man, you want to get us some email?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Rock and rolling. Rock. Whoa. Yeah. You know, I just stopped to see how well you guys do the song. It's like, wow, people really do listen. But yet you tried to sing it. You back there drunk.
He was afraid. He was like,
the guy who has no rhythm is like, I'll keep up. I'll try.
He's back there. He's like a deaf person. Like,
Didn't you get enough shit for doing that last time? The whole like retard. Wait, was that the impression?
Yeah, well, you calling deaf people retarded now?
I just saw you going like, and I was like.
And mentally ill people are the mentally challenged. Are like, I'm offended. I can hear everything.
Oh shit!
Luckily for you, this is a podcast. So.
I know.
Or they're just like sitting in their computer like frowning.
They don't have the person give the sign language
They
to
don't have a
explain what you
transcript
just
coming
said.
out in braille. It's like
They feel the vibrations of the podcast, so they know everything you just said.
I'm to offend. No.
So what we got?
No.
All right. What are you looking at?
The title of this email.
Oh, this.
A message from a hurt child in Poland for either "Let's do this, Okoko," or for whoever may hear my cry.
Well, I guess that's us. So I got to read this whole
With the
thing.
Brits,
Let's see.
unfortunately.
This is, Dear Uncle Corey, I wonder if he's going to ask for money or food. I live in an impoverished village.
I need help.
Yeah.
I'm a Nigerian prince, and I need to get to my account. Can I have your sort code number?
We've ran out of potatoes, our village. Could you send me a hamburger? I live in a European country called Poland. I know what Poland is. Right?
Fucking hell. Americans aren't that dumb.
What I know is like I live in a. I've heard of Poland. All right. He says it's a nice country, goats, warm weather, fresh bread, stores, and more. Wait, you make it sound like Poland's just recovered from a nuclear war or something. But since you're an American, I wonder, could you use your magic superpowers to make the time go faster for my country? After all, you guys have robots and stuff. No, that's Japan, my man. Yeah. Movies are the only window for me to see your country, and and I hope I'm getting this right. Anyway, he says.
Come to your country.
I'm getting insane over here having to wait so long for this movie called Up. They already screwed us with Ratatouille, airing it almost 6 months after the U.S. premiere. And they wonder why DVD privacy is...
Piracy.
I was going to say privacy. Now, I went to go, is it piracy or is it piracy? Okay. He says, and you wonder why DVD piracy is so big in my country. God bless you, Uncle Corey. Can you help me? And it's like, you know what? This guy, first of all, no, I can't. You know what? Let me just call up.
You're gonna like go over to Hollywood and be like, "Excuse me, the people of Poland, they need their movies."
Yeah, I think if I go to Pixar and just say there's this country called Poland. I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but but they would really like to get up there pretty soon. The only problem is I don't think they're evolved enough to have movie theaters there yet. So.
They've got like some guy hooked up to a bicycle, like running the projector.
No, I'm only joking around because of the way he made it sound. But he does make a good point here. This is what I've always said about piracy. I am not advocating piracy for anyone. I'm just being realistic about it. I'm saying if you're a kid in a country where you don't have a current release of a movie, but you have a computer, you know what you're going to do? You're going to download it wherever you can find it. That's the problem that people need to think about. They need to stop thinking about like coming down and trying to sue some 3-year-old kid for like downloading something and figure out how to like maybe distribute worldwide. I mean, because hey, just given by what we have in this room here, technology has made things a lot more international. So they should probably start. No, go ahead.
Wait, she's from Poland, yeah?
All right,
Why did she come over to England?
I think it's a he, and this is
We're not interested.
Masiek.
England.
Well, also, if there's any consolation, Up's not being released here until October either, so we have to wait.
It's not being released until
No,
October.
I like hopped onto IMDb and I saw that and I was like, no.
October?
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, it's only just been released over in the States, and he's talking about like going nuts waiting for it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, look, let me say this. I'm not advocating piracy, as I always say, but I do not blame you for doing what you have to do. If you have to sit there and wait and it's out somewhere else, and it will get on the internet because it is out somewhere else, What am I going to tell you, man? I'm not in your position. What I will say this, though, is that your country seems to have all these gypsy women who can put curses on people. Why don't you just collectively
They over to Pixar headquarters.
collect your money and send your best curse-giving gypsy chick over there and do like that chick and drag me to hell. Like, you shame me. You did not give me this movie until 6 months later. Curse. So
It's a strange thing, though, because, different movies, for some reason, with studios have different ways and means of release. Sometimes they get a worldwide global release at the same time. Sometimes it's a week after its main release in the United States. I mean, it's pretty much goes movie for movie, so you won't necessarily have to wait that long like you did with Ratatouille to get Up. It could be maybe just another summer blockbuster. I'm not sure how the system works over there.
That is like, maybe it's studio by studio. Maybe because I know I think you guys got something earlier than we did.
A few movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Mutant Chronicles. Mutant Chronicles. We got it like months before you had Mutant Chronicles.
But there was some mainstream movie that came out, like a blockbuster, and you guys got it before we did.
I can't remember what it was.
No, I'm talking about a blockbuster.
Taken was released here.
Taken, that was it.
No, Taken, I know, but because I can see that because that was Luc Besson producing, so that's sort of
movie,
so.
in Europe,
but there was something that you guys got at the same. Oh, Star Trek. A lot of people either saw Star Trek they had screenings for people before we got it, and then they released it at the same time, I believe, as America. Anybody know? I mean, did you?
I had no idea about that.
I think Star Trek. I'm not sure.
I thought it was a worldwide release thing, because it was like a big film. They were just gonna be like, everybody has it.
Well, yeah.
Film, that's what I meant by an event film.
But
where they time it because they want to make the maximum money and they don't want anyone copyrighting it. Copying it onto the internet and shit like that. The back of the video at the cinema, just like.
Well, see, that's the point, Cavi. It's like they do worldwide releases for some films, and look, if you're gonna do it for something like Star Trek, which is a Paramount movie, why can't you do it for something like Up, which is distributed by Pixar? And I mean, you don't get any bigger than Disney.
Well, have you ever met a studio executive? They're not the smartest motherfuckers in the world.
Have you ever met a studio executive?
No.
Okay, so I don't.
I'm making a judgment on stereotype.
Okay, I like to do that too.
You're chatting bollocks, basically.
But
that's what the nature of the show is, I guess. Chatting bollocks.
That's what it is.
But let me just put this out there. If you want to combat piracy, do worldwide releases, and then that'll cut down on it right there. I don't know what's so hard about that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're thinking that because isn't Up showing in 3D? That maybe that's why they're not doing it. Cause
It can play
IMAXs as well in Britain, so they can't really use that
yeah, but
excuse.
if people are like, I want to see the 3D experience, they can't really do that on home on their laptop with a bootlegged copy or something.
Yeah, I guess, but.
But you know something? Let me tell you something here. Up, that is the best movie I've seen this year. But the 3D is shitty. It's like, and when I say shitty, I don't mean like it's bad. It's just the movie lends itself to not any kind of 3D experience at all. So it's like this is a movie that can be released. And it will be released both in a 3D format and a non-3D format. So that's no excuse there. That's it. I'm just going to cut this short. It's been good.
Just quickly, can I say something like before the end? I know. Like I was saying, like I was saying at the beginning of the show, I might be heading to America. I'm crossing my fingers. I find out within a couple of weeks whether I've been accepted by that university. If I do, then
Nick, talking to the mic.
Then possibly if I'm in Los Angeles, then if people are up for it, I can organize spill parties in LA, in California.
Nazi, that's a lie.
Well, she is definitely. I can't say that. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, cut that shit. No, but yeah. So if I'm going to be living in LA for 3 years, I might be up for organizing some
Nick,
spill
you
parties
get to LA, you're gonna be like Corey, who you're gonna be coked up and running around with stars. You ain't gonna know a damn thing. You're gonna be last thing you want to do is throw a spill party. You're gonna be throwing parties of your own and wherever you are.
Yeah.
Hanging out with your sisters, friends, and all that kind of stuff.
I'll be in university there, so that won't be until like I'm 28.
But you know what? You did such a good job with this, and I would love for you to do that if you are up to it. You know what? Let me just close by saying, guys, this has been amazing. Being able to spend the weekend with you, not only the party and everything, but the fact that you came across town to record this with me is excellent. especially you, Hex, because I know you're the youngest here. I know that must have been like a crazy trip for you, making up stories about getting mugged and everything. You know, I mean, your imagination must have been wild on your way here. You know, I got raped before I got here.
No, I just killed him.
but no.
Watch him die.
But you know, really, guys, I hope sometime down the line I can see you all again. I hope this isn't the last time, but
It won't be.
I'll see you in my dreams.
of course, it was funny. I was going to say the same thing about you.
Only with Yenny nightmares. He's coming to get me. Black moon rises.
But no, man. Like I said, I hope to even if Nick isn't here to do it, because I don't want to put all the burden on Nick anyway. Nick has enough to do. It's like I would like to kind of plan to do something of a party here somehow annually, and I hope to see you guys again somehow. I mean, because all they really are, it's just an excuse for us to drink and hang out with each other. You know, that's all. Isn't that like we're throwing, like, you know, like we have like dancers coming in and shit like that. You know? Yeah, you know, strippers coming out of cakes and shit. So
Can be arranged.
but he can't, and this man can do it. I imagine he has plenty of women
He
who.
has them downstairs.
Yeah, exactly. He'll have any kind of woman do his will.
Well, I try, but before Nick gets his hands on them. But
Well. Oh,
Excuse
damn.
Me. Excuse me.
you know what I'm talking about.
So at one time you probably did have your eye on this girl before Nick got his little grubby paws on her.
No.
Nick, Nick,
Nick.
Nick, I'm gonna call you CB. You know what that is? Cock blocking. You pulled a Corey Coleman. It feels good, doesn't it? But
I was doing anything wrong.
Alex, by the way, we do have a cake that we're getting made. Would you be willing to volunteer for the next party?
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Okay, never mind. Anyways,
None of that.
guys, like I said, hopefully this won't be the last time, and I hope to do this again. So, look, enough sentiments right here. Let's go out of here with a bang. Yeah, exactly.
Here comes the orgy.
Goatsy sitting over there ready. He's like, you British ass people, get the hell on out of here. So with that, we'll say goodnight, everybody. Thank you.
Night. Tally ho!
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
Corey. Oh, man, I'm just here doing my thing.
Oh, yeah. We're both about to do our thing.
Shit, let's quit playing around and get to it, man. Let's do it!
People like that when I'm at a bar, somebody, I'm trying to have a discussion and I got somebody screaming at me, they're fucking going down. 2 hits. Boom, boom. That's it.
Shit.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
Get wasted and wake up and realize you just married a dude. This is for you!